If I had to produce just one video for a ministry or nonprofit, I'm going to tell you what that is. I've been producing videos for ministries and organizations for 25 years all around the world. I've helped organizations raise literally millions of dollars over this time. And if I had to produce just one video for ministry or organization, it would be that video that is being shown at an annual gala or banquet, golf tournament, whatever the big annual fundraising event is. And that's where I would show this video. Of course, there's several reasons for this, and I'll go through those reasons. First of all, number one, you have a captive audience, right? I mean, the folks are there. They want to be there. They know you. They know the organization, probably are somewhat familiar with it, probably love it, probably are eager to support it, probably want to learn more about it. So you have a captive audience to tell them a great story, and they're not going to be checking their phones. They're not going to be, scrolling or moving on to the next thing. They're going to be dialed in and locked in and engaged with this piece of content. Secondly, they're expecting to see a video. When I go to a banquet or fundraiser, I'm expect there's some things that, we're all expecting to see and to experience, right? You're going to have speakers, you're going to have people take the podium, have somebody, a leader from the organization, share some thoughts from the microphone. People are going to be sharing stories from up front. There's some things that people are going to be expecting. And they're gonna be expecting to see a video. Why? Because the chances are the banquet or the event is maybe not even in the place of your organization. So they want to see what's the work. What are you doing? What are you doing out there, in the field? What work is being done, or what work is being done around the world? You can't show that, when you're, at a golf tournament or having your baked chicken and mashed potatoes and stuff and everything. Okay. I mean, you want to be able to show the work, and video is a fabulous way to be able to do that. Thirdly, this video is a great way to emotionally engage with your audience, and especially with a well-produced piece, right? That is telling a story, and I'll talk more about that in just a minute, okay? And that is, really engaging and capturing the hearts and minds of those in attendance at the event. And fourthly, most importantly, doing a video and showing it at your annual fundraiser, your annual banquet, your annual gala, you will monetize this piece of content. Okay, you'll get a return for this because there's going to be giving. Lots of people are going to be contributing, their funds and opening the checkbooks. They're opening up their hearts and their minds to your organization, giving generously. Okay, and so you just continue to put the cost of this video towards the cost of the event, just like the cost of the venue, just like the cost of the catering and the music and whatever else that's being offered to your attendees through the event. The video is just part of that cost, and it's paid for. It's done. It's you're getting a return for it instantaneously, and you're getting instant feedback on it. However, I tell my clients this all the time. Don't use that video just once, right? Don't use that video just at that event. After that event, show the video as much as you can at conferences, at exhibition halls, and then, of course, putting it on your website, on your social media channels, on YouTube, using it as much as you can. And this is something I talk about all the time. Like, if you're just using this video once, I'm going to call you, okay? If I produce the video and I'm going to call you and say, hey, listen, I really don't think you're maximizing the return on this. Let's get this piece out there even more. Now, I've been producing content for ministries and nonprofits for, like I said, 25 years. All around the world. Ukraine, Israel, Ebola, floods, hurricanes, earthquakes, all kinds of natural disasters, okay? I've covered stories all over the globe. But here's the deal. Save the statistics and the data for the website, for the PowerPoints, for the boardroom, okay? In this video for your annual fundraiser and gala and banquet event, okay, here's what I want you to do. Tell a story. That's all. Tell a story. Now, you say, Arthur, what's a story? Okay, I will tell you. Okay, a story is about a person, a character, who engages with, has some kind of challenge, and then who seeks the cooperation and support of your organization and achieves some kind of change. So 4 C's. You've got a character with a challenge, gains the cooperation and support of your organization to achieve some kind of change or outcome. 4 C's. Okay? That's a story. That's what you want to tell and to convey at your annual fundraiser, banquet, gala. And why do I say this? Because it works. And that's the magic of storytelling, right? That's why we go sit in movie theaters for 2 hours. That's why we watch Netflix for hours on end over the weekend, right? We're captivated by stories. That same element of storytelling that you see on the big screen or that is exhibited on Netflix and everything like that and all the streamers, okay? Those are the same storytelling formulas that I work with when I shoot and film for my clients. Character with a challenge meets the cooperation and support of your organization or organization of a ministry or nonprofit, okay? And then achieve some kind of change or outcome, okay? That same formula, that's Star Wars, that's every movie, okay, that you've watched, right? A character, has some kind of challenge, okay, and then needs a team, needs a guide, needs the people to come and help, okay, and so he gets that, okay, and then to achieve some kind of change or outcome, all right, there's a result at the end, and so that same storytelling formula is been around for millennia. Okay, that's the same thing that I'm doing for my clients when they're screening their videos at their banquets and galas. And recently, I was at I filmed for an organization here in Atlanta, and we had filmed this story about this dad who was trying to gain gain custody of his child. And so I was working with an organization that was helping him through this legitimation process that they have here in Georgia. And so at the end of the piece, he says, I tried, I fought, and I won. And it was a beautiful moment. When we filmed the interview, it was a great moment. But then when we watched it with everybody at the banquet, it was another beautiful moment because maybe some people were emotionally engaged, but then something happened that totally surprised me. Totally blew me away. Everybody applauded. They clapped. And they were hooping and hollering, and they were excited. They were emotionally engaged because this father, he's a person, he's a character, had some kind of challenge. He wanted to be with his son. He engaged with this organization, my client, and achieve some kind of change. There was victory. And that was something that everybody just, everybody in that room, 300 people just applauded and really got excited about. It was a beautiful, beautiful moment. Stories move us. Stories inspire us. And so at your next banquet or gala, seriously consider putting together a video that's not about statistics, that's not about data, but is about people with a challenge, with a problem, that engage with your organization jumps in, saves the day. And because of that, that character, that person's life is changed. It's a great way to show the work. It's a great way to show the efficacy. And your attendees won't forget it. I'm Arthur Raskell for Journey Light Creative. Go far, shine bright with Journey Light.